Students, today we will speak about communicable diseases. Before diving into its causes and effect, let us learn the meaning of what do you mean by communicable disease. Communicable diseases are those diseases that can be spread from one person to another and cause large number of people to fall sick. We have to be very careful when we are infected with communicable disease as it can impact our loved ones. Very first question we might have is how communicable diseases are spread. Communicable diseases are spread through this tiny microorganism such as bacteria, virus, fungi and parasite. So, who are these bacteria? Bacteria are microscopic single cell organisms that exist in every environment, both inside and outside a particular organism. There are good bacteria as well as bad bacteria. Good bacteria help us in many ways like digesting food, producing vitamins in the body, absorbing nutrients, etc. While bad bacteria can produce many illnesses. Secondly, we will see who are called as viruses. A virus is an infectious agent that replicates only inside a living cell or an organism. Some famous examples of viruses are coronavirus, Ebola virus, and HIV. Thirdly, we will see what do you mean by fungus or fungi. A fungus is a tiny organism such as mold or mildew. Fungi are everywhere. They are in the air, they are in water, and they are on human body. About half of fungi are harmful. If one of the harmful fungi lands on your skin, it can cause a fungal infection. Last, we have parasites. Parasites are those organisms that lives in and feed off a living host. Very famous examples are tapeworm and roundworm, and also lice that are found in our hair. So students, what do you think how this organism enters our body? This microorganism or organism can enter our body through physical contact. For example, if an infected person touches the other person, then there are chances that he can transmit the communicable diseases. If there is a sexual contact, then there are chances of transmitting the disease. Secondly, if a person comes in contact with contaminated surface or object such as food, blood or water, he can get the communicable disease. Communicable diseases are also spread through insect or animal bite. Some communicable diseases are airborne in nature. Airborne means that they can be spread through air. Student, listed above are some of very common disease that can be seen in the school. First, we have chickenpox. The duration of this disease is around 14 to 16 days, and it is caused by direct contact or through airborne. Normally, it is suggested to the patients that they should remain in isolation so that they can stop the spread of infection. Symptoms of chickenpox are mild fever and fatigue. While prevention for chickenpox is a new vaccine that was developed in 1995. Second, very common disease that can be seen in the school is conjunctivitis or pink eyes. These are caused by bacteria, virus, allergy or chemical reaction. It can be also caused by contaminated finger, clothing, or other articles, or direct or indirect contact with discharge. Symptoms of conjunctivitis are irritated eyes, red eyes, or yellow discharge, and only prevention or control for this type of infection is a good hand wash. Third, very famous infection that can be seen in the school is ringworm. The duration of this infection is around 10 to 14 days, and it is caused due to direct and indirect contact of infected person. It can be also caused due to animals or by sharing combs, brushes, hats, clothing, toilet articles and chair. This infection can be cured by taking antifungal medication. Influenza or flu can be also seen in school, and it is very common among the children. It is caused due to inhalation of infected droplets, while the symptoms are fever, muscle ache, fatigue, sore throat, and headache. Precautions and measures for influenza are bed rest, cold remedies, light exercise, plenty of liquid, vaccination prior to flu season. Lastly, we have lice. They are caused due to direct contact with infested person or with infested belonging. Different steps should be taken to eliminate all the lice from the hair of infested person so that the infection cannot be spread to others. Students, given other pictures of the following disease we just spoke about. We spoke about chickenpox, we spoke about conjunctivitis, we spoke about ringworm and how it is caused. We also spoke about influenza or the flu. We also spoke about the lice that are in our hair and why we should eliminate it. Now we will see which are the different precautions that one must follow to stay free from all these communicable diseases. One must wash their hands often because through hands many diseases are spread. Clean and disinfect commonly used surfaces like dining table, study table, kitchen top, flooring, etc. Cough and sneeze into a tissue or your sleeves. Don't share personal belongings. Get vaccinated. Avoid touching wild animals because there are chances that they might carry some infectious agents. Stay home when sick so that you don't infect the other person. Maintain your distance. And whenever you prepare food or handle food, you should always clean your hands so that you don't pass on the germs. In the conclusion, I like to say communicable diseases are those diseases that spread from one person to another. Most of the time, these diseases are less impactful and can be cured within no time. But there are some diseases which are also communicable disease that can have life altering impact on a person, due to which precaution is always important. Everyone, irrespective of their age, should follow hygiene practices.